Alright guys, well I'm back today taking a look at a very high value revolver option that comes in at a good price but really works well down at the range for a wide variety of applications. What we are looking at is the Taurus 856 Ultralight, chambered in 38 Special plus P with an aluminum frame, steel barrel and steel cylinder, exposed hammer, and this particular one has Hogue grips. Now, I purchased this one used, but I have worked with Taurus in the past, but have no affiliation with them on this particular video. What I do want to say is a huge shout out to Target Sports USA for helping out with the ammo for this video. Without Target Sports USA help, it'd be really difficult to continue to produce videos like this, so a huge thank you to these guys as well as their Ammo Plus membership service. I also want to say I've got my Knife Company 704 gear and we drop prices on a ton of different knives. This helps keep the channel going and get you a high value knife at a great price. Those Amazon links will be in the description below. Now with that housekeeping out of the way, let's take a look at this revolver. Now, I review high value and budget items, and I'm really shocked I haven't got one of these out to the channel until now. Again, I purchased this one myself. Now, I've put many requests into Taurus, but I've always been interested in a good, solid 38 Special revolver, and once I tried this one, I was hooked. The cool thing about this revolver is it has a 6-shot cylinder rather than a 5-shot cylinder of a lot of the J-frame Smith & Wesson revolvers. And honestly, 1 shot doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're talking about 5 to 6-shot revolvers, it makes a difference. The other thing is when you are shooting, or at least when I'm shooting guns, a lot of times I'll get into a 2-shot double tap cadence. Pop, 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 pop. Now, with a 5-shot revolver, it throws you off for that last series of 2 shots, but with a 6-shot revolver, it really makes sense. You can put 4 right into the center of a target and then know you still have 2 left to engage maybe another target. So it gives you that 1 extra shot, and that even number of rounds just makes a little bit more sense in a revolver of this size than 5 shots. Now, ergonomically, the Hogue grips feel good, but the traditional grips that come with it also feel well. The trigger on this is fairly smooth but reasonably heavy, as you would expect with a revolver. Now, this does have a transfer bar. The hammer is an exposed hammer but an internal firing pin, and that transfer bar protects it like all modern revolvers. Now, the hammer is very easy to cock, but it does stay out of the way for most applications. Now, they do have other versions of this revolver like this with kind of bobbed or cut off hammers for concealed carry or internal hammers. I'm hoping to review some of those soon. I've put in the request to Taurus, but I haven't heard back. Again, that's why I'm buying them myself, because I just feel like they're good guns to show on the channel. The sights on this are fairly rudimentary. They've got a channel on the back, and then they've got an anti-glare serrated front sight post, and it does the job down at the range, and I found this fairly accurate. As you see in the intro, I was running those Infinity Defense or rubberized targets, and I love that targeting system. If you want more information about that, you can check out those reviews, but when I was doing some shooting drills on that, I felt like this was a little tack driver, especially for its intended purposes, which would be kind of like a go-to defensive concealed carry or smaller style revolver. This could potentially be a truck gun, a car gun, or a nightstand gun, but where I feel like it really shines is a defensive carry outside the waistband, or kind of throwing it in a pocket holster in a larger kind of Carhartt jacket or something like that. I call one of these like my flea market guns. Very easy to operate, very easy to control. And speaking of controlling the recoil impulse, with standard 38 Special, I was impressed. I felt like this handled the recoil a little bit better than some of my J-frame Smiths, which I was kind of shocked. I'm a huge Smith & Wesson fan, but I feel like this one was just a lot easier to control, a lot easier to shoot, and way less snappy. Now, I'm not sure if that was me, my imagination, or what this revolver is doing, but with these Hogue grips, it was comfortable and it shot great. 100% function down at the range. The cylinder didn't bind up. It really kicked out the shells, easy to reload the next ones, and the single action trigger pull was great. You hit a defined wall, a crisp break. No issues there. Now, I have felt a lot of more performance center Smiths with better triggers than this, but again, we are talking about an MSRP of 8 to 9 bills, where this one is right around $350. So take that into consideration. And for the price, it's a good trigger. Even without the price point in consideration, it's a pretty decent trigger. In summary, it's a good revolver, it's reliable, it works, it's accurate, and it does the job with an extra round over some other J-frame Smiths. Reliability long term, I'll have to update you guys, but all of my Taurus revolvers have been holding up pretty good. No issues with any of them, so I'll continue to update you guys on the performance of this one right here. Thanks for watching. Thanks to Target Sports USA. Have a good one.